In the heart of ancient Greece, two powerful city-states dominated the land, Athens and Sparta. But they couldn't have been more different. One was a symbol of freedom, art, and intellect. The other a fortress of strength, discipline, and war. And when two worlds like that collide, history is never the same. Today, we're diving into the legendary rivalry between Athens and Sparta, how they rose, how they clashed, and what their conflict meant for the ancient world. Part 1. Athens, the cradle of civilization. Let's begin with Athens. Located near the Aegean Sea, Athens became a wealthy city through trade. But its most powerful export wasn't goods, it was ideas. Athens was the birthplace of democracy. Here, male citizens had the right to vote, speak in public debates, and help create laws. It was a system based on participation, at least for free men. The city was home to legendary thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, philosophers who questioned everything and laid the foundations of Western thought. Athens also thrived in art, architecture, and theater. The Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena, still stands as a symbol of classical beauty. But Athens wasn't just dreamy and idealistic. It had a powerful navy, strong influence over other Greek city-states, and sometimes used that power in ways that felt less like democracy and more like empire. Part 2. Sparta, the warrior state. Now let's head south to Sparta, a landlocked city-state that was the complete opposite of Athens. From the moment a Spartan boy was born, his life was about one thing: military service. At age 7, boys entered the agog, a harsh, state-run training program designed to create fearless warriors. They learned to fight, endure pain, survive with little, and follow orders without hesitation. Sparta was ruled by two kings, along with a council of elders. Unlike Athens, there was no democracy here, only obedience and order. And while women in most of Greece had limited rights, Spartan women were different. They were educated, owned property, and managed households while the men trained or fought. Strength was valued in all citizens, male and female. Spartans didn't care for philosophy or art. Their society was designed for efficiency, control, and survival. It was a state built for war. Part 3. A growing tension. So Athens and Sparta, two superpowers, each proud, each powerful, and each convinced that their way of life was the best. Athens led the Delian League, a group of allied city-states mostly around the Aegean. Originally meant to guard against the Persian Empire, it eventually became more of an Athenian empire. Sparta, meanwhile, led the Peloponnesian League, a rival alliance focused on land-based power and traditional values. The two didn't trust each other. Athens saw Sparta as backwards and brutal. Sparta viewed Athens as arrogant, reckless, and corrupting. And eventually, things snapped. Part 4. The Peloponnesian War. In 431 BCE, the tension boiled over into open conflict, the Peloponnesian War. This war would last nearly 3 decades. Athens had the superior navy, Sparta had the stronger army. There were battles, betrayals, and brutal sieges. At one point, a devastating plague hit Athens, killing thousands, including its leader Pericles. The war dragged on, draining both sides. Finally, in 404 BCE, Athens surrendered. Sparta had won. But it wasn't a clean victory. Both city-states were exhausted, their resources spent, and their people divided. The war left Greece vulnerable, and out of the ruins, a new power would rise: Macedon. Part 5. The Legacy. Even though their rivalry ended thousands of years ago, the impact of Athens and Sparta still shapes our world today. From Athens, we inherit democracy, philosophy, literature, and art. The way we think, govern, and create can all be traced back to its legacy. From Sparta, we remember discipline, resilience, loyalty, and the importance of a strong defense. Even today, Spartan is used to describe toughness and simplicity. Their clash wasn't just about politics or power. It was about values, culture, and the future of civilization. So, which side would you choose? Would you live in the creative, democratic world of Athens? Or embrace the discipline and strength of Sparta? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip through ancient history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a moment from the past. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.